Today I'm going to give you 5 of the best decks to play for the brand new Clash Royale season. Starting off with deck number 1, we've got Mortarbait with a Berserker and a Spirit Empress in it. Now, if you don't have the Spirit Empress, that's perfectly fine. You could probably use boost potions because I would recommend it. The deck is really good. However, there's also different variants. You can use Little Prince instead of Spirit Empress, Knight instead of Berserker. Berserker's just being used to balance out the elixir cost of Spirit Empress. There's tons of different Mortarbait variations, and I've also made videos on Mortarbait before. Those still work as well. Those versions of the deck still work. You could check that out. I would tell you I'm going to link it in the description, but I'm a lazy bum, so I'm not going to link it in the description. However, this variant is probably the best, and a lot of people are trying to use the Skeleton Barrel Evo in it, because if we're going to be kind of honest, Mortarbait has fell off a little bit, so having that Skeleton Barrel Evo, which has that, like, really, even the normal Skeleton Barrel, which has, like, the offensive threat you need to, like, be able to open up your mortar a little bit more. That's also open up your mortars. Look, there's a lot of different variations of Mortarbait. This is probably the best one because Skeleton Barrel as an Evo is going to allow you to get more offense with both your mortar and bait for your bait cards better. Spirit Empress just does a great job of being that ranged unit that allows you to just defend your mortars better when you play them on offense. Keeping them alive is kind of important. As you can see here, we're going to get a little bit of value out of our Berserker. Oh. I don't know why I didn't mean, like, yeah, okay, we're gonna punish with the mortar evo because he went in really aggressively. It's under leveled because I'm not gonna spend $15 for one game of a best decks video. That's just not gonna happen. Boost potions, never heard of her. I don't have any of them. And while he's strapped for elixir and trying to defend both the mortar and the Spirit Empress, we're gonna apply some opposite lane pressure. He's gonna have to spell to deal with that, so we can Goblin Gang, and he has to use his Evo Valk, so is forced to do give up a ton of damage to this Goblin Hut over here. So as you can see, we're up 1 billion damage. I think the game is already over, and this is what you can expect from the majority of decks. Obviously, every deck has its hard counters, but there's lots of outplay you can do with this deck. Maybe don't rely entirely on mortars. Obviously, you want to use your Evo mortar as much as you can, but don't, like, overcommit to spending too much elixir trying to keep your mortar alive. Definitely not worth it. And also at the same time, use your Skeleton Barrel Evo as your main win condition. Use everything else to bait it out, and then you can get hundreds upon hundreds of damage. If both of the Skeleton Barrel things drop on the tower, it's like over 750 damage. So we kind of want to prioritize using the Skelly Barrel Evo, and as you can see there, just a free easy victory versus Graveyard, which is also really popular. Next up, and I promise this isn't paid propaganda trying to get you to buy the pass with code Invader, we've got another Skelly Barrel deck. And the thing about this is, before you, oh my god, he's just trying to get you to buy the freaking pass with code Invader, you don't need the Skeleton Barrel. If you don't have the Skeleton Barrel Evo, I would use Hog Rider instead, and then just use Firecracker, or use okay, you cannot be this aggressive. It's not allowed. You're not allowed to be this aggressive. I would love to see how he defends this properly, by the way. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is, I think, just let that go. Arrows wouldn't help me at all, so there's no point. I'm going to go with Wall Breakers instead so we can get some extra damage. And that way we practically tower traded, which is perfectly fine. Yeah, you could use Recruits Evo. I'm actually not 100% sure why they use the Skeleton Barrel Evo. Maybe it'll change later. But as of right now, I don't play Recruits, so I have no idea. I don't know why they play this. He's going to save his tower, which I guess is smart, because as soon as he gives me this tower, we're going to go Mighty Miner right up the gut, and he's going to have a great time dealing with that. So I'm going to wait to see if he goes Lava here, and then we're just going to Recruits. If he doesn't, I think we'll just Mighty Miner. Yeah, we'll go with the Mighty Miner, chill, try and get one of his ground cards out, and then go from there. We should activate King here, but that's not really a big deal. Okay, we're not going to, which is even cooler, to be honest. Okay, now he has no more ground cards. Oh, that's really good, actually, because this Firecracker is going to stay alive. He has absolutely no answer for the Recruits now, so good luck dealing with this. He's gonna have to give up this tower on the right side for sure, and now the Wall Breakers are gonna break through as well, and yeah, we're just having a good time. You're just delaying the inevitable, buddy. We're going to go Mighty Miner over here. I don't know why I'm getting CRL emoted. You did this to yourself. We'll go Skeleton Barrel. We're going to go Arrows as well, to be honest. And then I'll just do this. We're going to get 700 something impact damage. We're going to almost kill one of the Skeleton Dragons. He probably has to spell. It doesn't. This is what you could expect from this deck most of the time. So you know when I told you that the Recruits deck was the most no-skill deck in the game? This is like the 5th straight opponent that's just BM'd me at the start of the game for no reason. And it's not that I get frustrated. Like, I don't care if you emote me. Like, it doesn't matter. But I can't think when I'm getting emoted. And if I can't think, I can't do the intro to the video. This deck is more brain dead than the Recruits deck, which is all I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted. The strategy is simple. We drop the P.E.K.K.A. in the back. We go with the Goblin Machine. And then we go with the Goblin Giant. What I will not be doing here is committing to the full push. Why? Because I have a feeling I wouldn't be able to defend if I did that. So what we're going to do is just ignore all that and go in anyways. Goblin Machine. We'll see what else we need to do. We'll see if we need to arrows anything, rage anything. I'm going to drop a rage here. This is fine. We're going to drop a goblin curse as well. We should be able to deal with these bats and kill everything, turn them all into goblins, and then ignore this little thing on my tower. Once we're not in rocket range, I'm going to bomber here. We are still in rocket range. Okay, awesome. I'm just going to drop an E-Wizard. To be honest, I'm gonna drop E-Wizard arrows here. We use the arrows there so that we wouldn't die for the E-Wiz, so I wouldn't have to overcommit to the E-Golem. Now this is really perfect because I'm gonna be able to push into the lane he's going in, so it's gonna be much harder for him. It's not like I have to go opposite lane. It doesn't matter how much damage you take as long as your tower is still standing. So I'm literally gonna sit here, wait till double so I can get P.E.K.K.A, Goblin Giant, and Goblin Machine all in the same push, and then we're just gonna have a fun time. All right, baby, it's time. I'm gonna go with the level 16 Goblin Giant here. We're gonna drop a P.E.K.K.A in front. That's perfect, bro. You don't want to do that. You want it. We can play this game if you want. Actually, I'm down. I'm down to play this. Let's go P.E.K.K.A with this. That's fine. Go arrows here. As long as we're not losing our tower or our king tower, that's all that matters. We're gonna get a bomber in here. We're gonna get another curse going. So we turn them all into clone goblins, and then we're just gonna dump this in the middle. Look how much we just healed off that Skellig. Oh god, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? You're only delaying the inevitable. You cannot defend. You can only stall, my friend. Yeah, and he realizes this late, goes with the E-Golem. We're gonna just E-Wizard to stun it, so it like buys me a little more time. I'd love to see him defend that. You just can't. I didn't even need the E-Wizard. Next up, I'm actually going to recommend no Fisherman in hand. No Fisherman in deck, apparently. This Royal Giant deck, which a lot of people are like, oh, kind of phasing away from Royal Giant because the monk got a nerf to his ability. Although I think he's still going to be great, and it's still a really good deck to push with no matter where you are on ladder. It's really fun, honestly, because you're able to outplay so many things with the monk RG combination. Evo Hunter as well. It's just a brilliant Evo in this particular deck. And so I think we're going to see... honestly, I think we're going to see Royal Giant, not E-Giant, doing perfectly fine this season. We're going to switch up the variants maybe a little bit. Some people run lightning depending on what's in the meta, but right now fireball is like the go-to spell, and also there's a lot of bait, so lightning doesn't do that much, doesn't get that crazy consistent value. I think we're gonna go in with the key is to just save the monk and the hunter. You don't want to use them until you like absolutely have to use them. That would have been bad. So we're just gonna wait that out. We're gonna go skeletons over here so we don't pull that one skeleton. Nice. We should get the king tower activation, and then I can do a little bit of a counter push here with this Royal Giant. I'm gonna go ahead and do it here, and then we're going to fireball this. We can also like log or zap with the E-Spirit, the Mighty Miner, so it like resets and we keep our Royal Giant alive for longer. I don't know why I had such a stutter there, but that's okay. Doesn't really matter. Sometimes you're going to get defended pretty easily with the Royal Giant. That's why we're going to try cycling the Royal Giant in the back. We're going to get monks in front of the Royal Giant. We just have to keep our tower healthy enough. Meanwhile, after we got starting handed, which was awesome, I'm going to go with just the Fisherman here. I'm not going to go with anything else because he has Firecracker Evo in cycle. So it's going to be really annoying. And I think I'm just going to start up our Royal Giant in the back. So now, based on what he plays, I can decide to go with the monk in front. I can decide to not go with the monk in front. I can go opposite lane. I can get 2 RGs down. It's just going to be great. We'll see what he plays. So I think I'm going to back up this Royal Giant, and then I'm going to go Fisherman on this. I'm just gonna monk ability real fast, so we killed it. Oh, I thought we were gonna get hit by the cannon. If the cannon shoots at this RG once, though, it should reflect, Okay, nice. So we'll go Royal Giant over in this lane now. We're going to go E-Spirit for these. In case he wants to cycle back to anything else, we have the Fisherman as well. But as you can see, we're getting a ton of damage over there on that lane because of the pressure we're applying with this other thing. He had to go, excuse me, he had to go with the cannon. He had to go with the firecracker, so he wasn't able to fully commit to the defense there. We're going to go E-Spirits, please. Please. I think I'm going to go Monk as well because we absolutely need to or we're going to get terrified. Nice. We get deflections. That's actually really good. I'm going to go Fisherman up here because I know he wants to go in, and we have Evo Hunter for the first time as well, so that's really nice. I'm just going to, I think, Royal Giant over here. And then in case he goes Mighty, we have Evo Hunter to stall it out. We can go in with, I just want that Firecracker to not be coming over here, which is perfectly fine. Hey, it's not. So we can go in with the probably a log or something if we need to get an extra hit. We don't need to, so we get 2 hits, which is actually perfectly fine. I want to be careful for him going in with anything like at the bridge to predict my Fisherman. So we're just going to apply some more offensive pressure here. Is he going to let that get hit by the cannon? He is. Okay, so we're going to kill the cannon. Firecracker should shoot at herself. That is amazing. Okay, beautiful. The Royal Giant not quite locked on the tower, but if we just do this and kill the oh no, my E-Spirit got pre-logged. All we need to do here is just predict one more Hog Rider, get back to it. Nice, beautiful. Yeah, that was nice. We predicted it, and then we just go with the Fireball here. And yeah, we probably could have ended it a little bit smoother, and we played a little sloppily, but hey, you can outplay almost any deck in the game. Another really powerful deck, which is also similar to RG in the fact that you can outplay almost anything in the game, is Balloon Cycle. Balloon Cycle is really, really strong in the meta, and you're going to be able to beat pretty much any deck in the game with the combination of like predicting stuff with miners, snowballs, going with the Evo Musk. Slight problem, I am pitifully underleveled with this deck. I have like 3 level 14s and a level 13 Ice Golem, so we'll see how it goes. It looks, this might be a mirror matchup. Level 13 Ice Golem, gonna put in the work. Okay, well, you know what? It did get buffed, so it looks like we're facing 2.6 actually, in which case I'm gonna go Balloon here, just because he doesn't quite have his Muskin cycle yet. So I should have bar barreled out to the side because my goal was to hit the cannon once, so that way I could. We're gonna get a death bomb still, but my goal was to hit the cannon with the barb. So are we gonna get a hit? Oh my god. Okay, so we both like traded blunders, but what I'm trying to say, I don't know why I can't get it out. I'm trying to hit the cannon once so our balloon one-taps the cannon, because the balloon doesn't one-tap a cannon that was just placed. So we're going to cycle our Evos here again. I'm just going to get... Unfortunately, my Musketeer dies to Fireball. Ooh, that's not too great. I think I'm going to cycle an Ice Golem here. We're going to try and like... I'm just trying to get back to my hog counters. Did my Ice Golem die to his Fireball last time? I don't think it's that bad. It can't be that bad. We're going to go Musketeer up here as well because I didn't think he'd put his Musketeer in that spot. He does not. Let's go Bomb Tower low again. We have a Musketeer doing work, and the Barb should kill his Musketeer. So all works out. And now I think we could just go in with the Miner, trying to apply a little bit more pressure with this Musketeer. Make him play something on here, maybe Evo Skellies. Okay, we get the Evo Skellies out. It's not going to get me any bonus damage, but it does kind of help because... obviously, I was going to have to spend elixir to commit to the Skellies as well. So now, it should be a way more fun, I think, now that we have our Evil Musketeer and we can snipe Musketeers plus cannons. So, you know what I'm going to do? This sounds kind of ridiculous. He just uses logs so we can actually get away with Evo Skellies here. We're going to freaking balloon the back so we can get back to another balloon. We're gonna snipe this. Okay. We're going to go Miner over here. He was going to have to predict that. And now we've got 2 balloons and 2 Ice Golems, but they're both level 13, so don't know how great they're going to do. Let's get this Musketeer in the other lane so she stops being a bother, and she shouldn't shoot at this other balloon here. He misses the pull. She does. Okay, so unfortunately I messed up a little bit there, but it's not going to matter too much because double balloons a little too much to handle, ladies and gentlemen. We'll go with the Musketeer here, and even if we only got 1 hit, we would still be up 2,000 damage, so I think that actually works out very well. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that, actually, because we're not going to kill the Skellies with that death bomb. Yeah, that's going to be it for the video, guys. Top 5 decks, or 5 really good decks to play for the new season. Hope you enjoyed and tried these decks out. Let me know what you think.